Good morning, this is AA Farm, back in the M7040 this morning. Working on some bush hogging. Started this actually yesterday and ended up getting into a stop by accident. Messed my PTO shaft up, had to switch out. Luckily I had another end at the end that goes towards the tractor. I had an extra one of those, and luckily I got another bush hog laying around that's missing the drive motor. Luckily I had another PTO shaft, was able to switch those out, get that worked out this morning. So trying to do some bush hogging here, work on some of our farm roads, and top out a few hay fields and some other stuff. So trying to work on that this morning, seeing what I can get done. Pretty nice morning, a little overcast. Hopefully we're gonna get some rain today. Sure could need it, sure could use it, well, that's for certain. Getting a little dry in hay fields, everything's getting where it needs some rain. So hopefully the chemical is sprayed. I sprayed that field, didn't show it in the video the other day, but hopefully chemical's gonna start working, kicking in here in a day or so. Knock out some of the weeds in the hay fields there. Those looking good. Start cutting some more hay. Probably gonna cut some more hay in that field right over there. And the first part of next week if the weather cooperates. So anyway, I'm gonna work on these roads and all, and get some brush cutting done this morning. So I'll be back with you shortly. Getting back started again. Ended up getting into some electric fence wire. That's one of my farm entrance roads here. Down a little bit. Electric fence wire is hard to see when it's on the ground and a mess of grass. Talked about in my hay baling video, or cutting Ted in some of them, one of the videos that I had here about a week or so ago, talking about the cows and the mess they made. They will make a nest. Cows been out here knocking down electric fences that we've had up for years, stuff like that. Once they knock them down, can't see them once the grass gets on them. It causes a mess. So getting into some of that, have to go home and clean that out. Should have videoed it, showed a mess that I had. I did. So just a lot of video opportunities, just don't, things you don't think about, I guess. This old road, it's right here. Actually come out real close to it. Luckily, whenever I got caught up in all that junk, luckily I have the keys on me. Let me come right over here. Right up from the gate, right out the gate. Head home. Shut the gate here a second. topped out. Probably should have just sprayed this field. And I may end up coming back and spraying it anyway. It's been a poor producer the past couple of years. I don't know what happened to the hay in this field. I don't want to produce the greatest in the world. Try to get it back to where it'll actually produce a little bit of hay. Old hay bale sitting there, the cows and nipping off of it. Roaming around and nipping around in that hay.
Changed my mind. Did about 2 laps in the big hay field. Thought about it and said, well, I think I'll just spray it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Since I got a big sprayer, hopefully it's gonna work, do what I need it to do. So I'm just gonna spray it. So I moved over here to the back side of our dove field. Brush hog all this brush down here. She's gonna spread some turkey litter on this. I want to knock all the woody stubble and all the stuff down here. Typically don't plant anything down here. Just try to keep it bush hog, plow it occasionally, that type of thing. So right on the backside of the hedgerow right there on the other side of that's our dove field. So notice the guy that plants the dove field, or does the planting in the dove field. He borrows the land, he does the planting and all for the dove field. And there's this. Planted something on it, spread turkey litter on it, plowed it up a couple of times, him and his son. So notice he had actually planted some, probably some corn, sunflower or something of that nature. So anyway, hayfield are growing. So they're gonna knock down some of this old tall woody stubble. This place back looking halfway decent. Last time I sprayed some turkey litter on it. Anyway, so we're working on some of this 3-4 foot tall here. Not big around, so the bush hog won't have any trouble with it. So knock it out here. The neighbor's got a dozen dove field, got him an electric fence run there. Hopefully try to keep the cows out. I don't know how much good it actually does, but try what we can. A little bit of something up to try to keep them suckers from getting in and eating all our dove feed up. Need to burn all these brush piles. There's one right here too. Good habitat for the animals and all, but it does need to clean them up a little bit. Get out of hand a little bit, so clean them up a little bit. Good hiding spot for animals, and good hiding spot for dove hunters too. Get up in there and sort of get some shade during dove season when it's hot. Be able to hunt doves pretty good, give you some cover. Anyway, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit. Be back short. Well, done with this first stretch here. Looks a lot better. Just knocked out. Turned up pretty nice. So really, I'll never cut this, but I reckon I hadn't cut this in 2 years, I guess. It's been a while since I had cut it. Nothing terribly big. Most of the stuff was like 1 inch thick stubble was. Inch, maybe 1.5 inches. So it's got couple of passes right here, and then I got another little stretch that goes up next to the wood line over there. So got a little patch here in between the little cut through I've got right here with the pile of brush there. So like I said, I don't cut this, but I ain't cut it in about 2 years, so I really ought to take this and work it good. Put me some hay on it, and maybe what I do, start working on get this, and these to just bush hogging it and wasting the fuel on bush hogging. I ought to take and plant it, put some hay on it. So, and then maybe, like I said, maybe what I work on doing. So actually got a whole deer stand right there, and never have hunted out of it. Put it there. You can see the brushes and covered the thing up. But I moved that from another spot, that deer stand right there, actually, so I can look down towards the ponds right. Our pond is right there. I'll show you a picture of it. One of our ponds is right down in that area where my fingers point. So, and I put that deer stand there actually to hunt deer down towards the pond down there. Never have done it, so I need to clean it up, try to use it, but it's never do. So there's actually their dove field behind it there. You see where it's plowed right through there. So, but anyway, gonna work on this a little bit. This is the last little portion here of this field. Like I said, I need to turn this into a hay field, make it make it useful. Like I said, I may start working on that. So, but anyway, be back with you shortly. Well, got another section done. Actually got cleaned up in here. Got knocked out and opened up pretty good. There. Actually, did a little extra here along this big old brush pile. Got all this done right in here. It's pretty good. Got a few little spots up there I hadn't finished, but I don't know, little stuff, so I may not even worry about it whatsoever. All this is knocked down pretty good. Gonna trim around the pond a little bit here now. Show you the pond. It's nothing big. It's a little, about nothing but a little water hole at this point. So there it is. It's not bad. It does have some fish in it. Don't know a whole lot of fishing in it though. A little snaky. I do need to come in here and do some fishing. See it there. So I'm gonna work on trimming up this little area here. Window done got sort of dusty. So I'm trying to back up in some of these brush pile here. Knock out some of that heavy stuff. Can't go but so far. Next day, AA farm, back to brush cut. I'm gonna finish up a little bit. I ain't got a whole lot to do. Just gonna finish up a little bit of stuff. This is actually behind my cousin's house. Try to keep that trimmed up a little bit. Back in and finish up a little stuff that I didn't finish yesterday. I didn't finish some of my roads and some of that stuff, so I'm gonna get back out here and finish that up. Probably ain't got about an hour's worth. Which I'm gonna do. I got done with that yesterday, trimming around that field and working in that brush pile a little bit, worked on it a little bit. So I finished up, didn't do any videoing after what little bit I did yesterday. So finished up my big sprayer tank this morning, or actually yesterday afternoon I finished it up. Had it on the yellow International Industrial A tractor, had it on it, so I took and got it out this morning when I got going and put a little bit of water in it before we pass by. Here's watermelon field, watermelon patch, which is really mixed. Got some cantaloupes out there, some watermelon, cucumbers, peppers, corn, a whole bunch of stuff out there. And anyway, Took the Yellow International. Put me just about a gallon or so of water to run it. Ran it and it worked really good. So get me some more 2,4-D and get that tank filled up probably maybe Saturday, depending on if I get to the store to get some 2,4-D. Or not, if I don't, then probably next week after I finish doing some hay, I'll get to get out in the field and do some spraying with that new sprayer. So glad I got it working. Anyway, I'll show some video of it, do some video on while I'm spraying with it, hopefully, whenever I get to that. So anyway, I'm gonna work on finishing up some roads here. Like I said, I ain't got long, may not even have an hour's worth of work to do with this, and finish up just a little bit of bush hogging, road maintenance, that type of thing. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and actually close this video down since I don't have a whole lot to do. I ain't got a whole lot of anything interesting to film. So, but anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please share these videos if you can. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I've got a couple of new subscribers over the past few days, which is great. I appreciate you subscribing. Those of you that have been subscribing since the channel started, I appreciate that as well. Hope everybody has a great day. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.